Hello and welcome to the 4Q channel. Today we're going to be making my version of an egg and tomato dish, normally known as Shakshuka. So with this dish, you're going to add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. You know how I love my olive oil. And get that in. Next thing, we're going to use a quarter of a diced onion, and again you want that onion to be frying, so which means turning up the heat just a touch. Okay. Now this dish is beautiful on a Sunday morning, especially if you've been out Saturday night, because by the time you get up on a Sunday morning, you could almost have it as a brunch. So next, you know how I feel about garlic. Keep it moving, don't let it burn. You don't want burnt garlic, so I use one small clove just to give that nice fragrance through the dish. Beautiful. Yep, oh, it's lovely. Okay, I'm just going to add little drops of water to this. It just stops everything from cooking too fast. Okay, lovely. Next, I've got, say, if you're just doing it for one, I'd say half a cup of diced tomatoes. Again, it's the multi tomato tins that I use. They got a really sweet flavour to them, so that's good. Okay, and we're just going to let that simmer for about 2 minutes or so. Okay, we're back. Now in this, I'm going to have some salt, some pepper, and I've got just a little bit of Basil chicken stock. It does give it a really lovely flavour. And this sauce, I have a version for a quick Italian pasta sauce. It's really the same thing. And also I've got a video on how to dice these onions as well. Now, while this is cooking, if you want to be fancy, grab your plate, whack it in the oven, and just put your oven at about 35-40 degrees, just to keep the plate nice and warm. That way when you're plating up, you're not putting all this on a cold plate. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 eggs to this. Crack it right there. Yeah. Okay. Now, to get these eggs cooking right, what I do is I put a pan over the top of the eggs, and they'll also make that sort of gooey stuff that you get on the top of the eggs, that'll cook that as well. So needs about, say, 10-15 seconds. Just check on it, because the last thing you want is for your yolk to be cooked too much. Looking good. And also, if you are liking these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Look at that, we're nearly there. Okay, so to plate up, want to get some nice crusty bread if you can. It's always the best. And we're going to put some butter. Get the salted type. And again, a little bit of butter over here. That'll melt beautifully. Okay. Now eggs. Get one egg and just put it there. Get our second egg and put it there. And then you want to just get some of the sauce and just dip that sauce around the egg. Now, like I said, this serves one, but you know, you can always, if you've got a bigger pan, you can make more than just the one. But there you have it. And last but not least, just sprinkle just a touch of basil, fresh basil. That'll always give it a little bit more flavour as well. So there you have it, my Italian version of eggs with tomato. So, as we say, see you on the next video, and fork you.